Good morning, everyone. Have you ever wondered, where is all my energy? What happened to my energy? It's gone. What happened? Good morning. Welcome to Candid Coach Conversations. I'm Kimberly Boyd, founder of Live Life Fully, and today I have with me the brilliant Teresa Anderson, certified Live Life Fully coach and author of The Table. Good morning, Teresa.
Good morning. Hey, everybody.
So excited to see you. I know we've been talking off camera when we've seen each other lately about energy and where does our energy go? And so I thought this would be a great conversation for our audience, especially here in Houston where it's 9 bazillion degrees
I know it's awful.
and energy seems to get zapped even quicker. And so I thought, what a topic for a candid coach conversation.
Absolutely. Energy zappers. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think. My most recent energy zapper, if I had to name it, is probably, I think recently it's work. Work is my recent energy zapper.
Okay.
And I need to wrap my mind around maybe getting clear on, I think, as everybody knows, I'm a therapist. And so I was kind of thinking about some things that my coach had said to me about the next 5 big moves. And I think sometimes I forget because I'm so used to doing work on a daily basis that I forget that I need to create systems for that space as well. And so the coaching really does help come alongside in my mind and remind me that I need to figure out what is zapping my energy. So do I need to look at my schedule? Do I have too many couples like back to back to back? Like, how is my energy being spent even in the therapy room, especially when I spend so much time there? So that would probably be my most recent energy zapper.
Yes. Okay. So when thinking about those 5 major moves, so you've identified most recent energy zapper work. And so it sounds like what I was hearing is about scheduling and how you are scheduling your day. And so
Right.
you had to make 5 major moves. Give us some examples of what those 5 major moves would be.
Well, definitely that one, getting clear on my schedule and playing Tetris almost. Like, is there a better way to organize this? I like to think of it like that because it was my favorite game as a kid.
Yes.
And then I think too, like, am I prepared? Am I taking the time maybe on a Sunday to be prepared for the week?
Beautiful.
Did I look over the particular clients? Do I have homework already ready to go? Like maybe saved in the chart? Am I doing everything that I actually can do to make the week the most successful that it is? And then I think I would definitely be clear on what do I need to eat that day? What kind of, do I need protein? Do I need extra protein on those days? Because I'm getting a little bit wore out by that 5th or 6th client. So I think about that. And then I had a coach one time tell me that I needed to jump up and down if it ever got too dismal of a space, and that would reset my nervous system. And so maybe getting back to practicing some things like that as well.
So good.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I made some notes here. I love that you talked about taking time on Sunday and thinking about the week ahead. So I love that. I think planning and preparing is so important. I personally do a reflection piece. So I reflect over the previous week and then I plan and prepare.
Mm-hmm.
And I also love, Teresa, and appreciate how you talked about like, am I prepared for work this week?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have the homework? Have I made note of the charts? Have I looked at who I have? Yes. And then I think the other thing that popped up for me was planning and preparing for work because that's your energy zapper right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about you, but sometimes my work can, if I'm not being intentional with my thoughts or my time, my
Mm-hmm.
work can come into my home and then my home can go into the work.
Mm-hmm.
And so have I also planned and prepared home, like my comfort zone of where I really enjoy being? Have I
Mm-hmm.
thought about the groceries for the week? I know you talked about nourishing your body for the day, which is so important. And then also, if I go to work thinking, oh, shoot, I didn't finish the laundry, I still wanted to mow the yard, there's a dishwasher full of dish that is going to zap my energy. And so
Absolutely.
deciding where to leave it. And then also for me, I incorporate that in my planning and preparing. I love that you talked about jumping up and down because we truly can generate our energy. We can.
Mm-hmm.
When I would hit that 2, 3 o'clock lull, and then I'd be like, okay, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I could plan in advance, move my body, even a quick little stroll up and down the hall or something. Or if you can't do that, jumping up and down, get your body activated again.
Yeah. Get your blood moving, especially for us because we're sitting the entire time and being attuned and attentive and empathic. And so we're carrying a presence as well. And so we need to make sure that we're present for ourselves in those moments so that we can carry that presence for others, I think. Yeah.
So
So,
when you think about other energy zappers, Teresa, and maybe you're not experiencing them right now, which hallelujah. Have there been other energy zappers in your life or people that you've even worked with? You're like, oh, that's an energy zapping situation or what have you.
absolutely. So many things can come against us, even mentally. So we can, just like what you said, overthinking, like ruminating on all of the things that need to be done and what we haven't accomplished. And that idea of being able to really like cast down those imaginations and stay present in moments and be really intentional about our presence. Like, am I letting my brain go a million different directions? Am I being cognizant of my phone and that it's going off or that somebody else is trying to get my attention? Am I really securing this time to sit with myself and do the things that I need to do to be present in my day for all of the people that I love and all the people that I'm purposed to help? And I think that's where we have to get really clear sometimes is what does that look like? And I know you have an amazing morning routine. I'm trying to get there. I'm not quite there yet, but I definitely want to get better about a solid morning routine.
Hmm. Well, and if you're doing it, you're doing it. Like you're not even trying anymore. You're doing a morning routine, which is
Yep.
amazing. Yes, I
Right.
do love my morning routine.
And I think the Amen Core 4 is actually going to help me get that piece of it down for
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Yeah.
Talking about energy, one thing I've learned is when I have a lack of energy, yes, stop and look around. What is the situation? Who am I around? But really and truly, and I learned this through Dr. Amen, what were the previous 72 hours?
Mm,
What did I eat? Did I have enough water? Who was I around? What situations or environments was I in? And I could have eaten all the nutritious food. I could have drank all the water, but been in a very chaotic situation. In 72 hours, my body has processed this all and is like, I'm tired.
yes.
Energy gone. So really being aware of what took place the previous 72 hours and thinking back, because then that gives me information, gives all of us information of
Hmm.
where we could choose maybe to do things differently, or even when we must go into a chaotic or stressful environment, we can figure out, going back to your planning and preparing, how can I plan and prepare? I know I've got to go do this thing or be at this thing. So what can I do to protect myself and to protect my energy?
Right. Absolutely.
So super helpful.
Yeah, those are definitely things that help me. And I think getting clear on where is my energy really, really being wasted. And I don't really like the word waste, but in this sense, it's almost your fuel. And if you can
Sure.
look at it from a position of fuel, then where am I expending fuel and it's not serving me, you know?
And when
Yeah.
we think about fuel, I don't know about y'all, but I think fuel prices are out of this world. And so I really want to be aware of how I'm driving my car.
Facts. Those are facts.
I mean,
1000%.
whew, yeah. The other thing that I have realized about myself is people. I know John Gordon, he wrote The Energy Bus, which I think is a fantastic book. And if you haven't read it, go grab it
Okay,
today.
I'll have to put that on the reading list.
It's so good. He talks about in that book, The Energy Bus, it's a story about this man. I won't give all the details. And it's about identifying the energy vampires in your life.
That's a good one.
That thing.
Those things.
Sometimes we have to be with energy vampires. And again, I think deciding in advance, I'm going to be with this person or these people, and it's draining. And how can I recover quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes maybe it's a no, right? Maybe it's I love you, but I can't go. And other times maybe it's is there a purpose for this and what boundaries can I set for myself to clear my path and make my decisions mine?
I love
Yeah.
it. Yes. Teresa, I was talking with a lady recently, and she wants to spend time with this other individual and her family. And she said, every time at the end of that get together, I am exhausted. Like, I really want to go to my bed and go to sleep. And so we were talking about possibilities, like what options does she have? And what part of it was so exhausting for her. And whenever she was able to identify that, the person that she wants to spend time with is talking about all the woes in her particular life and how hard it is and how sad and how she doesn't see a bright future. And so this lady that I was talking with was like, it's like, I just want to go to sleep after listening to all that. So what she has decided, like, she still has to spend time. And, our dear friend and fellow coach, Bree, she talks about like, how much are you allowing people access to you and how much access, like, are you willing to give and back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So this lady, she finally decided, she was like, I think I'm going to tell this other person in my family, like, I want to spend time with you. And so really and truly, if we can talk about all the woe is me within 10 minutes and then no more, like putting that time, like, let's get it out. I don't want to stop you from sharing, and let's put it in this, get it out there. Okay. And then let's find something else to discuss. I thought, dang, that's so awesome.
And that's intentionality, right? You want presence,
Yes.
right? So do the things that you have to do. Of course, like you said, that little bit of time to really kind of decompress and just kind of maybe fill in the group really quickly on the space you've been in, and then breathe deeply. Tell me 5 things you see in the room, 4 things that you can hear, and come into the space and actually practice presence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would love to know, Teresa, what makes the topic of energy important to you?
The topic of energy, it's such a vast topic, right? So when you're telling, I'm a science head, so I love science. When you say energy, my brain goes boop, 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 boop. All these different things come up immediately. But I think,
energy.
yes, the energy between people, the energy that we use to sustain life, the energy of the sun. Maybe that's it. That's one to consider, is like getting out in the sun, making sure that you're like absorbing it, getting that vitamin D, standing with your feet on the ground, on the grass, and really grounding and taking moments to breathe deeply. I mean, if you can catch the sunset with your feet on the ground and no socks on, touching a tree, you're in there like spin. Your melatonin is going to come up. You're going to sleep probably better that night, especially if you can kind of make those type of things a practice. So that's another big one for me. But energy is just a vast topic for sure.
Love it. And I think too, for when I think of you, I think of energy. Between people, like you said, resetting our circadian rhythm and bringing energy. I do. I think of you coming in, and when I see you in person and coming in, and you're coming in for the hug. It's energy. And I don't even know if you realize, like, for people, sometimes like your hug, I can be in there listening to who knows what. And then you come in with that energy to give a hug. And it's like, she just shocked my heart back up. Like, here we are. I'm here. I love it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So
I
love
think
that
it's important making people feel good. Like I love to light up when I see people, because I can feel the energetic transfer between me and them. If they were having like a bad day, or if they were feeling a little down, or they were beating themselves up, just that brief moment of energetic exchange where I lift the frequency, I can feel it touch them. And that to me matters. And so even like that, I think that's why I practice it, right? And not only does it do that for the room or the space or the energy and kind of like let it breathe a little bit, but it touches my heart, makes me feel warm. So,
right.
Yeah, it's dual.
And Oprah has a sign, I'm assuming she still does, on her studio door that says to everybody coming in, be aware, something along the lines of, I'm probably not going to get it exactly right. Something along the lines of, though, be aware of the energy you bring into this room. And so, gosh, if we could all be even a little sliver more aware of the energy we're bringing into a room, dang, could our whole energy change.
Absolutely. There was a practice, this orthodontic doctor I used to work for. he had mirrors by every station, and we would have to pick up the mirror. And he said, before we get started, we'd have our morning huddle. We'd all sit at our stations, pick up the mirror, and I want you to smile. And I want you to find and think about something that makes you happy in your life, and I want you to smile. And we would do that every morning, and it would set the tone for how we were going to connect with our client or our patient. Yeah. So little things like that, even we can get creative and find ways that really help us to lift ourselves. Maybe it's having a mirror in the room and asking yourself what you want to smile about today.
Yes, I love that. What do you want to smile about today?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the challenge.
Okay.
Today's Candid Coach Conversations, everyone, for the next week, that mirror and say, what do you want to smile about today?
I love it.
Me
Yes.
too. I can get a sticky note so I can go stick it on my mirror.
What do you want to smile about today, guys? Write it with lipstick or a marker that you can clean off.
My gosh. Love it. Fantastic. Well, Teresa, I truly appreciate you being here today and sharing with us your thoughts about energy and then bringing this little nugget of what do you want to smile about today. So good.
Absolutely. Smile, everybody. Stay
Yeah.
cheese. Have a wonderful day today.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.